This is Puck's Glen, a ravine that follows a stream with a path running up along it. It's something that feels like it's from a fairy tale. Located on the west of Scotland, it was a destination I'd been long wanting to see, containing bridges, waterfalls, and rock pools. It was a place I had to visit. When we woke up this morning, we didn't plan to be here. What started as some plans for a walk developed into a journey. This was my first time on a ferry in Scotland. The views of the distant hills filled me with excitement. I felt like an adventurer out on the open sea. Although an exaggeration, this spontaneous trip was still our adventure. We still had a short drive to our final destination. Approaching the port, we soon got back in the car and set off. We arrived in the car park and set on uphill. The people ahead of us took a different route. In the dense forest, they vanished. And soon we were alone. Around us was the ancient woodland. The mossy and damp forest seemed almost magical. Our path continued deeper into the forest, following stony paths and trails. Only occasionally we would get glimpses of other visitors. The track was easygoing. Only occasionally we would need to decide which route to take.
Mi кажется, вниз.
Before long, we started going down,
Да.
with glimpses of where we came to see. A deep ravine running through the heart of the forest, shaped by a stream with a path following it up the hill. Feels as if you've been transported to another world. Having arrived in the ravine, we took some time to take in our surroundings. It felt as if we'd ventured into a lost world. We took in the sound of running water and the fresh, earthy, mossy smell. The path followed the stream, with occasional whimsical bridges crossing the water. It felt prehistoric. We felt as if we'd stepped back in time. We continued along the path, with rock walls to our side. We took in the scenery before continuing, following the various waterfalls upstream. This carried on for a while, before the water started getting calmer. We carried on around every bend, excited to see what was next. We didn't cross many people. We were lucky to have this space to ourselves.
Fairy tale.
Да.
On the ferry, a local told me about fairies. He said they lived in the woods and would often come to bathe in the pools. And so the water was said to be magical, encouraging a plunge in the water. Whether I believe this or not, the setting certainly felt magical. I decided to try for myself. It was at this point the weather started getting worse. Having completed the walk, we now had to get back to the car. This involved following the stream down to the main road, a slightly different route to the one we took to get here.
Pretty.
The heavy rain seemed to make the waterfalls flow faster. The route back took us through chasms and past multiple different waterfalls and rock pools. It carried on for much longer. This second route was larger than we expected, and maybe it was just the heavy rain, but it almost appeared wilder. We eventually started nearing the edge of the forest. The light seemingly just around the corner. But there are still multiple waterfalls, bridges, and sights. We were still in awe of the place, despite the rain hurrying us back. And eventually, soaked, we reached the edge.
Na lewo, mnie кажется.
And with that, we were back at the car. But we still had the ferry back ahead